Welcome to page 18, Activity D, where we are going to compare values. These values are given to us in fraction form. And of course, we do not have common denominators. So, convert each of these to decimal form and then make your comparison. Let's start with letter J. Which is the greatest value? We're going to take 4/5 and divide 4 divided by 5. And 2/3, we will take 2 divided by 3. Take a moment, pause your video, and convert both of those to decimal form. When you're ready, turn it back on. For 4/5, you should have gotten 0.8, and for 2/3, 0.6666 repeating. Now, for comparison purposes, add a few zeros to this terminating decimal. And this repeating decimal, well, just add the 3 dots to show it's repeating. When you're ready, compare. Clearly, number 1 in decimal form is larger, therefore, the same is true in fraction form. Complete K and L on your own. Remember, use your calculator and divide, converting each to decimal form, and then add zeros to the terminating decimals when needed. Make your comparison in decimal form, and then circle the correct answer in fraction form. Pause the video and complete this on your own right now. When you're done with all 3 problems, turn on the video and check your work. Let's check your work. For letter K, you should have gotten 0.6363 repeating. That's a repeating decimal. And we're comparing that to the terminating decimal, 0.625. Add a 0 to make the comparison a little bit easier, make them look alike. And you can clearly see as you compare each value that number 1 is slightly bigger. So 7/11 is the greater value. And lastly, in letter L, for number 1, we get 0.375, a terminating decimal to the thousands place. For number 2, we get 0.4. Add a few zeros just for comparison purposes. The bigger value is 0.400, or 4/10. What's true for the decimal equivalents will be true for the fractions. This concludes the bottom of page 18.